Hello, today I'm going to present the paper Apply and Curate the Object Process Methodology OPM and the Human-Centered Design to solve the systematic challenging. Use campus tour experience design as an example to 2020 DMI ADMC conference. Today's presenters is myself, Sheng-Hung from MIT IDM program. My team members are Dr. Chaiwoo, John, Dr. Joseph, Professor Olivier, and Professor Jonathan. We really appreciate our family, DMI, MIT Labs, CMU School of Design, and people who fully support and sponsor this research project. I'm going to break down the presentation into four sections: introduction, literature review, case study, and the key takeaway. The purpose of the study is to solve the systematic challenges on campus. How might we create an informative yet delightful campus tour experiences for students, visitors, and university in the lens of the service design by applying OPM in the field of the system engineering and human-centered design? This study contributes to design research through the seamless combination and comparison of selected methodology from system engineering and design thinking fields to solving the challenges faced by university campuses. The example not only successfully redesigned and improved the existing campus tour experiences from both the service receiver and the service provider, but also perfectly curate OPM with human-centered design to scale the impact of the project. Here are the keywords: object process methodology, OPM, human-centered design, design thinking, system engineering, system thinking, participatory design, campus tour, experience design, and service design. The keywords are all interconnected, interrelated, and represent the essence of this study. Chapter 1, Introduction. In the study, the project team focused on the 5V experience design model and object process methodology, OPM, to conduct the preliminary research and experiment and apply them in the university campus tour experiences design project. The study consists of three sections. The first section discussed the background of the information, the key steps, and the history of the selected methodologies and tools. The second section presented the application and the values of the methodologies through the university campus tour experiences project. And the last section not only demonstrated the outcome of the campus project, but also provided a possible framework concept by merging the human-centered design with system engineering methodology. Regarding to Chapter 2, Literature Review, due to the scope of the study, we selectively reviewed the history, the introduction, and the application of the following two methodologies: the 5V Experience Design Model and OPM. In the study, the project team applied the 5V Experience Design Model designed by Larry Kiley in 1994, which was one of the human-centered design that the project put an emphasis on. The 5V Experience Design Model is described as an integrated model that can add coherence, elegance, and excitement to your service or experience. It is simply a framework for building holistic and meaningful experiences from SumTag. It was repurposed by the project team by adding four analysis criteria: initial thoughts, key touch point, opportunity areas, and relevant quote during each stage to capture the overall user journey. The model in the study is unique that within each stage, they are 3 to 5 sub-stages. Therefore, it has more in-depth yet comprehensive capability to illustrate the existing user journey. The following table shows the brief definition of each stage and the analysis criteria designed for the study. So this is a brief definition of each stage in the study, a brief definition of each analysis criteria in the study. And let's move on to OPM. OPM is one type of module-based language translating the complex system that consists of technology and humans through two fundamental elements, object and process, into diagram in multiple layers by executing large-scale problems. Figure 2 shows the general and simplified version of OPM structure in the graphical way. In figure 2, one can view the whole diagram as one big system, which includes two subsystems, three processes, three objects, and five links. It didn't reveal the status of each object in figure 2. There's no fixed starting point of the journey when people read OPM. Different from the time-dependent feature of 5E Experience Design module, it's more like an event-dependent structure based on which subsystem people want to start to analyze. Sorry. Therefore, the arrow of all the links doesn't represent the flow of the journey, but indicates the relationship of the components in terms of their functional aspect, such as like process 1 requires object 1 to generate object 2. Object 2 requires and is produced by process 1. So the following table 3 provides a brief definition of each component mentioned above. So this is like a brief definition of OPM key components that I mentioned in the previous diagram. So let's see the real case study. It's a service innovation case study that the project team has been working with the university to solve the design challenges. How might we create an informative yet delightful campus tour experiences for students, visitors, and university in the lens of service design? The project team applied a human-centered design including interviews, journey map, brainstorming, prototyping, testing, and refinement to identify and recommend 5 key touch points and its design suggestions. But by using 5 experience design model and OPM in the case study, the project also wanted to describe the same user journey and compare and discuss the potential way to combine the two methodologies. The project conducted 2 rounds of interviews. The 14 interviewees vary from like university admission office, the university blogger, alumni, the visitors, prospective students, and graduate students were invited to participate in the first round interview, covering 4 types of exercise: interviews, shadowing, card, and clock in a day exercise. Its intention is to capture various point of view from multiple backgrounds through talks about their personal campus tour journeys. The second round interview is to test the selected design prototypes with more focused group of people. So the second round interview was conducted in the form of like scenario imagination like this, or like digital touch point like this. This is also the digital touch point like prototype, or like human product relationship exercise, or like campus tour toolkit like experiment, and product form implication. This is also a product form implication prototype. So we also need to understand the journey of the existing campus tour experiences and how to become the campus tour guide. And here are some observation and key learnings. And finally, we kind of understand the target group needs statement. So for students, knowing the curriculum, professor, and the lab are very critical. For visitors, probably like brief MIT history and take photos of scenic spot is kind of important for them. And for MIT, for university itself, hiring the best students and make sure the MIT brand is consistent is kind of what they need. So let's look at the 5E experience design model. After the project team downloaded and synthesized the key learnings and organized the target group needs statement above mentioned, it focused on the main pain point as a design challenge: how to create and curate the tailor-made campus tour experiences catering to different people's needs. So which echoed what university tour guide said. For campus tour guide, it's difficult to satisfy the needs of mix-up group of audience with multiple interests. The following design demonstrate and analyze the existing university campus tour journey through 5E experience design model and OPM to illustrate the overall picture before the project went into the prototyping section. So like entice, the different touch point, enter, engage, exit, extend. So even we have the feedback, like people talk about the campus tour journey is actually start even before people arrive to the campus. Now let's look at OPM. Sorry, the diagram were made by OP Cloud is an online real-time collaborative module-based system engineering tools. So initial step was to decompose the campus tour by function, process, and objects. For example, the project team considered the reason why people want to take a campus tour was to meet their latent needs like sightseeing, experience life on campus, or out of business considerations. The purpose could be viewed as part of the functions contained in the context of campus tour experience. This diagram, figure 8, is actually the zoom-in view of the previous slide. We're trying to understand the function, like establishing human-centered campus tour experiences. In this case, the project represented the key stakeholders. The object represented the key stakeholders, including prospective students, tourists, the university admission office staff, and the potential investors linked to the campus tour experience. Object could also mean relevant school department, organization, the government, and other tangible or intangible element like campus tour services or its offering. The process act as a connection between the function and object to form a meaningful relationship. One example interpreted in the figure 7 and figure 8 is like was to cultivate the future campus tour guide. We could view this as object 1, which requires university campus tour guide training program. That also stands for the process, right? And the resource from both the university admission office, this is object 2, and the university undergrad students, this object 3, who were interested in this like program. So during the project, the team also considered what is the root cause of the user burning needs. So one of the solution is like we kind of create the campus tour design toolkit, CTDT, which could help to pre-plan and design the campus tour experience. So the purpose of the toolkit is like first is bring the team or people, including the visitors, prospective students, tour guides, MIT together. The second reason or purpose is like apply it to a campus tour design tool. Apply it as a campus tour design tool. And the last purpose could be like use it as a cultivate the innovation culture. So these are like 3 purposes for this toolkit. It's a physical card. It provides QR code to connect other online resources. And we also think about the relationship between the problem understanding and problem solving, problem resolution. So what's the relationship between these two? It's like a catalyst to trigger, to unlock the creative potentials. So this is like a prototyping photos that we did. And here comes our like last section, chapter 4, summary and suggestions. The study categorized the summary and suggestion into two sections. One is research approach, one is case study, which provide the key takeaways and learnings in the lens of the methodology, innovation, and the project and deliverables. So for the sake of time, let's move to table 4. You can see the table 4. It's kind of like the essence of this like learning. So we kind of compare like 5A experience design module and OPM. And let's look at the figure 10. So figure 10 is kind of like one of the possible way to curate and to merge like 2 methodology. So when we zoom in or when we zoom out of a diagram, we can have an outside in and comprehensive view and time dependent process of 5E experience design model, which keeps the controllable building block, such as the moment and scenario, to maintain its human-centered spirit along the linear process. When we zoom in each controllable building block, we can apply OPM to establish the platform in the format of the object and process. To analysis the system part of the challenges which assist the user, including the project team, system engineer, to understand the relationship between each subsystem, object, process, status in the multiple layers with inside-out views and event-dependent feature. So in conclusion, The diagram is a potential concept of combining the human-centered design, like a 5E experience design model, with system engineering methodology like OPM. It's not the final solution to answer. This is like just like a envision of the future looks like of the two methodology merged together. For the case study, the following images are the like a 5 high-level design concept about like how do we design better campus tour experiences. So the platform identify visitors' needs, provide campus ID card and tailor-made map, create people's story handbook, or like choose the suitable campus tour guide for visitors. Also think about innovation toolkit to build a creative campus tour community. So these are like a experience design concept overview. This is like after we did this research, the school really did a prototype, and I took the photos because I feel this is a memorable moment. Okay, so this is our presentation. Thank you for your patience, thank you for your time, and thank you for listening. Hope to see you guys soon. Thank you.